feel like they can build upon,
Yeah.
just make it their home ground, make it somewhere. Because when you go into an international event, you at least need a couple of maps that look like that. For the side of G2 Esports, no surprises either, no?
It's where their bread has been buttered. It's where we've seen those massive performances from these players, but already Kira, dead off the rip. Wall bang shots out from Trent and BabyBay. Able to go ahead and collect that first blood. Needing to stay put and stay quiet until his teammates do arrive, but it looks like Jogamo going to try to push this issue and push this position. Leaf at the same time, lingering here at the box. Not to win out that fight. Vengir going to be able to get the better of him, but does take a good amount of damage. Now the push forward coming in, and AU1's going to be flushed out of screens. Player advantage maintained by G2 as they look for the pistol.
Yeah, already, Vengir's so weak here too. Could quickly become a 4v2. Just going to try to scale forward. Not much util to work with.
Not much at all. The swing in, and BabyBay clean with a shot. Finds another. There's the 3K, and there's the closer from Jogamo. G2. Shell sent out. Just a tiny bit of damage found there on the Trent. Does have the regen shield in behind that one. It's the fast lane now going to be set up. Relay bolt going through, looking for the kill, but AU1 still able to stay alive, but BabyBay pushes forward, finds that elimination. Vengir's going to be taken down at the same time. Suddenly player advantage. The site not quite opened up though. Still need to fight their way through. It's going to be Shrimp tucked away. He wraps through elbow towards backside. Pont going to be cleared. The swing of the corner. BabyBay able to spot him out. Turning around, watching for that flank. He's dragged into the grab well, overwhelmed and taken out. As there's the finisher. BabyBay, another multi-kill round for him. G2 get the bonus conversion.
Just to make sure that they're not pushing forward. Here we go.
Dash in, Saturate going to be lobbed over, but Vengir able to strike first. Jogamo going to be taken down. Solid opening kill found for AG.
30 seconds left.
Vengir on the reposition now out towards screen. Shrimp still sat here. Backside concussed, not going to connect. Vengir is able to find another. Trent take it down at Heaven. Valen now going to be caught as Shrimp starting to come online.
Spike down.
Sees the gun barrel. They know exactly where BabyBay's at, and he's not going to be able to find his way out of this one. A flawless round for AG to at long last get themselves on the board.
Yeah, that's massive. You're going to get a little bit of...
Like I said, trying to get the spike into play could prove to be a little bit difficult, but Leaf is going to look to try to turn that around. This pit goes up, and Jogamo lurking here at ramp is able to find two. Vengir dead, runs out of bullets, can't find the kill there on the Shrimp, but does find damage. Seekers are available, might have to be invested just to try to suss out where this Viper's disappeared to, but Money's still not in the most stable position. Well, it's overall decent for AG, so certainly should try to play this one out. Can they find Leaf? Another smoke going to be blooming. BabyBay cutting across towards back map. Spot on the one. Valen able to find Shrimp. Finds himself a second as GRQ gets taken down. Now it's just AU1 backpedaling out towards safety, trying to stay alive. But they will chase. They will look for blood. Trent going to be the one trying to take him down, and he shall. Nightfall online off that kill. G2 now up 6-1.
1-5 on the scoreboard right now for the Rays, and Jog is just off to, whoa, he's dead, never mind.
Yeah, just quickly pushing forward into that smoke, and Shrimp is there to greet him. Hello, BabyBay, however, able to get on top of Vengir as the refract drags him back. Let's find the Punisher 1-for-1. The duels exchange on either side.
It's all fake.
In the meantime, yep, they are just walking their way forward onto the B site. Leap with that spike in hand. Meanwhile, GRQ has managed to hear this, relays this over to the team. Ball going to be sent up towards Heaven and Stairs. Going to be getting a catch. Kira one away. If he can find a kill, would give him the showstopper, which could be absolutely monstrous and trying to turn the tides of this round. Shells out towards Garage, not going to find the contact on anybody. Checks over towards Drop. Scale forward now, coming through. It's a drop down, grab well, dragging in towards two, but AU1 able to find a kill. Leaf going to be struck down by the Judgment Balance. Still here at backside, poking and prodding, finding a kill. Looking for the follow-up, gets the second. Trip now dead. The shorty drawn out. This is Kira there for a brief little moment, but it's going to be BabyBay now. On high, just dancing around this pillar. Keeping him busy, keeping him off the fuse. Another 3K for BabyBay.
Much there. Trying to play in a position where he should get value out of it at the very least. Vengir dodges a saturate, gets BabyBay.
Critical kill to be found. BabyBay's been monstrous so far for G2. Big elimination, a bit of revenge, and now a spot on the Leaf as well. He'll just dash across. Doesn't want to overstay his welcome. Good to see that restraint being shown. This will just force away U1 reroutes him over towards Alley. 3 players situated here. So Relay Bolt not going to be connecting onto Jogamo. GRQ able to find Valen. Trent, though, out onto the Raptors somehow. Unable to find that kill. Leave is going to be good for 1, but he's tagged down to 24. Last one standing and won't be able to find a damn thing. AG, a relatively clean win, commit in with that convergent pass to get themselves a second round win.
Be a nice bounce back for them going over to their attacker's side.
Oh, what a turnaround it would be. Taunts over the top, Jogamo the jump peek. Spotting him out, will just back away. Paint Shell's just going to be locked in. One there to receive it, and immediately, it's a bit of a disconnect here from G2. Trying to scale their way forward through the vents. Come around off this flank, but now Leaf going to be eliminated, and there goes Jogamo. Showstopper finds its target. Fengir now looking for the transfer, and takes down both at vents. Denies them access, and Valen, a world away, might just be able to have a freebie here. Will be able to clean up the enemy omen, but it'd have to be an ace clutch, and he's still quite far from recovering the spike.
It's a bit of a journey.
10 seconds left.
Just gonna have to wait this out, see if there's anything else that happens, but overall, I really like G2's game plan for the most part, too. They're doing a good job with a lot of kind of misdirection, some neat map stuff, but this round...
Look at a match, G2, but they're going to pump the brakes once again. Have to suspect that they've drawn this attention, and Leaf will be able to confirm it, but with his life. A 1-for-1, both Vipers down. But now you've got them in this 2-2 split. But the pack mentality of G2 could try to come out on top, but Valen around the corner goes in the Astro form. They see the glow, and they get the kill. Kira able to collect that one, and now it's player advantage in the hands of AG. 3v4 for the post. Jogamo swinging the corner, but Fengir's just reading him like a book. Instant with that headshot, the dash across, just trying to scout for information. It's back across the safety now. Trailblazer to lead the way forward. One at the top of stairs. Trent gonna be tucked here, has to clear that out. Swings into his demise.
Wow.
Fengir finds himself another. Babyface presence confirmed in heaven by the guiding light. He will fall. Shrimp able to collect it, and that timeout call from G2 might have just bit them in the rear as AG get up to 4. Now a Vandal in hand as the Trailblazer goes forward to scout, and we'll find that no one's really gotten themselves forward onto the site quite just yet. Flash through, Valen able to find the one, but Kira there for the trade. GRQ now trying to get a piece of the pies. It's just a bloodbath. It's one that G2 narrowly do manage to come out on top of. Single player advantage, but U1 Fengir still alive. The double dash across over into elbow, has to refract back to heaven, and Jogamo has the backstab. Gets a 3K and gets G2 an 8-4 half.
Yeah, it's a really nice read here by G2, expecting the counter flood. It's well read by G2 in terms of their tendency, but right now AG showing something they don't usually. They want to go over towards B main, but they get stopped by the grab well and the snake bite.
Oh, just dragging them together. The shots flying out, and Leaf is able to find the first, and Jogamo just pushing down into mid, catching a U1 over at Ramen. Does he do a good amount of damage to Jogamo down to 11. Chance for a freebie kill here, but Fengir, pressure on him. Just managed to find the dink. Trent, oh, taken low, but there's the jump off the back of the saturate. GRQ gonna be good for another, but now that's the spike in hand, dropped over towards Alley.
I got the spike.
Shrimp, the aforementioned clutch king for this team.
He
Needs to prove it again, but yeah, if he just silently walks across to A, this could catch G2 a bit off guard. Maybe give him some time to try to isolate these kills. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to do.
G2's probably going to figure it out in about 3, 2, 1. Jog's already on his way.
Starting to sprint his way across. The other two just going to be playing together. Don't want to split up unnecessarily here. So the plan now to come in, Jogamo. An opportunity for that first contact, but again, with 11 HP, a stiff breeze would take him down.
Trent, too, really weak. 28.
This is very doable for Shrimp. No further util available on either side. Just come down to game sense as well as just the ability to isolate and conquer. But Jogamo, even with the health disadvantage, just finds the headshot. Shrimp eliminated, and that's another pistol going the way of G2. Well, Leaf playing close right side of this A main exit into the site.
Oh, but you have B main control, so you can lean Trent a little bit over towards A. Jog won't be too far behind, coming from Mail.
Flash out over towards the corner. There's a spot out. Fengyr turns back, is able to find that kill, swings in, looks for a little bit more, but eats a shot from Baby Bay, but it's going to be damage traded back. Jogamo, however, now for the backstab. Able to find the kill, wants to hold on to the bucket, it would seem. Could go for the weapon swap, and will do so eventually. Meanwhile, Plant's going to be coming through. 4v4 at the moment, AG. Can they hold their ground?
Feels like it comes down to Fengyr and his timings.
Pressure being applied on that ramp side, at least not at the moment. Jogamo able to just get pushed up all the way around towards the backside and catches timing on the shrimp. Looks for a little bit more. Cannot find that kill, and now it's just Baby Bay, the outlaw on hand. Can he find some more damage? Can he find a clutch? Right now, for the moment, looking unlikely. AG, this time around, denying the bonus conversion from G2. Push down, the shots coming in, he's looking for it, but yeah, Baby Bay will end up falling. Big round from GRQ, 3K for the Omen, AG.
Jog's got his ult too.
Oh, there's the spot, and AU1, snappy with a headshot. It's the punish, and yep, Jog's got the ult, but he's gonna have to use it maybe in the next round.
Gonna try to set up a crunch over towards B.
TP to backside. Valen looking to try to clear it, no. We'll just intercept as soon as he plants his feet. A lot of timing to be found, as well as the weapon now upgraded. Valen posts up on top of the box, dropping down, Shrimp trying to scale forward, up and over. He goes, looks for that transfer, cannot manage to find it, but Trent still here, still fighting. There's the backstab on the AU1. It's looking decent for a brief little moment there for AG, but G2 will be dead to rights if he goes pushing, but Trailblazer going to be able to get the spot out here on the 2, so Leaf's position now going to be known. Right of the rope, trying to get the catch here. Fengyr does manage to outdo him, so Jogamo going to be taken down. The Seeker's now going to be lobbed in, but Leaf is able to find one. The trade coming in is AU1. Strikes him down, gets him back into a player advantage position, and Trent, similarly, caught off guard, just not ready for the push. Fengyr outdoes him. Now it's just Valen and Baby Bay to see if they can make any kind of go of this. They're very disconnected from one another.
Yeah, and I mean, Valen still only has a Spectre. He's going to be able to grab an upgrade, though, along the way.
Get the one in mid, but it's the ping out, and maybe we'll just tuck away, see if he can find anybody on the exit. Well, yes, he will. Cleans up one, but the time has been given over, so G2 just have to back away, save these 2 rifles. AG, the timeout call, working a treat this time around. Get themselves up to 6 once again, a 5-round deficit.
Yeah, and even though G2 tries to throw, see if they want to change up that idea because of that.
Angel's going to be locked in over towards Elbow. Now Blast packing up over the top, looking for the kill here on a Baby Bay, but has to drop away. Gets overwhelmed, gets surrounded, Jogger at the same time, maintaining control over main. Going to be full flash, but gets the spot out, swaps back to the bucket, but it's going to be Fengyr now. Previously dove forward, it's able to find 2. The duelist of G2 eliminated. And somehow he is untouched, but Shrimp is tagged down to 7. This would be a monstrous 2v3. Continue to try to run this one back and deny the map point away from G2, and that's a great start, Fengyr. Instantaneous with the kill. Convergent paths now at the ready, going to be considered. So both players going to be stunned on the corner, and Valen strikes in, finds it. As Fengyr looks for the ace clutch. 7 bullets remaining in the mag. Valen on the corner, tagged up. Fengyr still somehow completely untouched, but Trent will play him in. Plant his feet, find the headshot, and G2 will find their way up to map point.
You're not going to be able to get that mid control easily. You're on a weaker buy as AG. There's that cosmic divide for retakes, and Baby Bay's got the first kill.
And that's the top fragger now gone. A huge chunk of your energy power taken away from you. Here at the same time, love to see him just try to get the grab on this orb, but Jogamo's right there on the other side of that smoke. It's just not safe enough for him, so cannot get that showstopper online quite just yet. Jump peek from Baby Bay, plays in Trent in heaven, calls out. Sees GRQ, the kill to come through. To saturate the C's, the grab well, AU1 going to be just grabbed, locked in position as the pit now blooming. Baby Bay quickly chasing forward into this one. A couple players there on high. Trent to be taken down, but Baby Bay now finding Shrimp in exchange. And Jogamo takes a second from the realize, it would seem like, but Kira gets found, and it's going to be 13-6, G2. Mopping the floor with AG on AG's map pick a split.
But in theory, Kira, last time I watched him play Split, he's dropping 31 kills, he's dominating the game. You know, he's super comfortable. I think for him, it looked more like a choking issue. For AG overall, instead you get the Harbor Mirror. I actually think Harbor on this map looks really strong. Valen was playing it beautifully. I want to see if the theory's there for all gamers, and I also want to see if GRQ can put up some big performances on Waylay.
Setting up this star. Nebula going to be blooming. As the rotations start to come through, double walk down. Talking about watching for this and collecting the elimination. It's going to be Kira taken out. Player advantage, and spike gets planted. See if AG can try to hold the line. Fengir rotating up top, gets the dink there on the Juggernaut, has the finisher, but Trent quickly trades it back. Maintains the player advantage. Yep, an explosion of death. Trent with a second, and Baby with 2 of his own. Another pistol in the hands of G2, another opening round. Same setup on the recon, getting ready to fly. Trent alone at backside for now. Kira looking to try to hold this angle. Jogamo going to be caught off guard. Does strike, but now the other 2 players well aware of his position. He's going to be rerouted. Just around the side as they try to find the surround on him. And there's the stun coming through. Valen able to collect it. AU1 similarly going to be taken down. And suddenly the player advantage is there for G2 as they look to convert another bonus at the start of the map.
Watch GRQ. Could go for the backstab through heaven.
Playing patiently for now. Good damage dealt onto Baby Bay. Fengir looking to try to confirm that kill, but Valen with it recovered Phantom is going to have it, and they're just defusing it all the while. It's a MasterCard thrifty. G2.
To block off ropes when they go in onto the site in that eco round, but
Here's another changeup. G2 haven't played this early aggression outside of A-Main, but it's going to be Jogamo take it down. So solid kill found. Now Baby Bay gone as well. Looking for thrifty of their own. AG. 2-player advantage already established. And now, expounded upon, Valen has fallen. Saturate into the back. AU1 from up on high is able to take down Trent. Now it is just Lee with an outlaw in hand. Kill anybody that he's manages to connect with, but not sure if he's really going to be given the opportunity at all. This little setup, this trap attempt from G2 just does not really work out in their favor whatsoever.
no. Trying to show a different look, and it just gets dissected. Having some of those short-range weaponries to deal with the Neon.
Swing around the back. And 2 snappy shots. Leaf will take that every day. Now has the weapon upgrade. Try to find a little bit more damage, but the exits are going to be there. Mid
Well,
being watched as well. Kira here and ready. Make sure that he doesn't carry that weaponry over. So AG this time a lot earlier. Get themselves on the board. A lot to try to work with here.
see if they just go for some kind of set execute off that Reckoning.
Up and over the top, looking for that stun back sight. Dash across, Baby Bank, exiting towards connector. But himself safe as the spike gets brought to bear, and Baby Bank does get tagged down. 30 HP remaining on him. So we have the corner. GRQ going to be losing his life, but Leaf is going to be quickly traded out. Fengir for a little bit more. Wall falling, the flank noted. Baby Bay does manage to find the 1, but AU1 trades it right back. Advantage maintained. This Cosmic Divide as well just looks to lock them out of this sight. AG know just how desperately they need these round wins early. Stun avoided, the recon gonna be cleared. The swing out of the smoke, Trent to his demise, and now Valen gonna be spotted as well. Backpedals to the opposite side of the wall, but it will be fading here shortly. 3 bullets in hand, AU1 unable to find it. Valen now to try to play this one out.
He can just
stick. Still available, but there's the grab to start it. So you're not going to be getting that Sova ult out, it would seem. Shrimp will go ahead and confirm that he is not on the defuse. He hears Kira around the back, I believe, but will still get caught in AG.
Well, I think they feel like, okay, well, that op's probably on its own. We have a Harbor, we have some good util that can maybe clear it.
Meanwhile, Kira finding Jogamo once again. Recon for backside at the ready. Trent not going to be in a position to try to clear this one, it would seem. Because there's the concuss. Quick little dash away, but still going to be tagged up, and Baby Bay going to be taken down. Shrimp, Johnny on the spot with a Hunter's Fury. Lobbing on the shock darts, interrupting and displacing that plant, but now can be committed to. As the smoke fades. Spotted on the 1, Trent looking for the kills, able to find Fengir. Needs a hell of a lot more. The quick drop down, and Trent somehow wins that out. AU1 should have had a dead to rights, and now the Cosmic Divide is going to be called in as well. The post-plant util being dumped. Trent, however, still holding his ground. Finds a third, cannot get the fourth. The jump forward, the shorty, denied! As Fallon and Leaf find one apiece.
What a play from Trent. So could get it again. He's got Spike in hand too, so they might, if they can get to it, they're gonna have it for post-plant. And look at Kira, he's so ready for this. Oh no, 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 no!
Right in the Astral Form at the perfectly worst time is Fallon. Unable to find that second kill, but no, does get it eventually, but this time on the Shrimp. The push forward, Fengir now gonna be following Jogama with that Bulldog. Fiercely pushing forward. Pump with the shorty as well. Spamming out these shots, trying to scare them away. As the smoke dissipates, he once again catches a glimpse, and AU1 catches a headshot. GRQ. Can he just tuck away? Can he try to hold on to the weapon? It's a 1v4 with 15 seconds. There's no way to win this, but can he retain this gun? The swing of the corner. He's been spotted. So they're going to corral him. Flanks back for one. Baby Bay getting ready to come around the flank. GRQ reading it well. Finds another. But Leaf eventually will be able to flush him out with the wallbang shots. There's 2 players surviving for G2, but now they stretch the lead.
Doesn't go very deep either.
It doesn't. Ball's now getting ready to fall. AU1, however, able to find one, but Leaf looking for that transfer, cannot find it, ends up getting taken down. Stun gonna be connecting though, and Jogamo able to find that fadeaway shot right before the trade out comes in. It's only a 2v2, the spike now dropped right in front of Baby Bay, who is low on HP. The drone to try to scout. Eventually cleared, Fengir does get tagged by this, and Baby Bay wants to scale off of that. The smoke falling, does manage to catch him, but now a 1v1. The Cosmic Divide gonna be committed here from Kira. Looking for the clutch. Recon, Midding and Trent running a massive risk there.
Oh,
might just find a timing.
30 seconds left.
Now pushing out around the back, jumps up on top of the box, still needs to drop down. 25 seconds remaining as the wall will fall. Trent disconnects back over towards that connector.
As Hunter's Fury.
Here's position. He could basically be anywhere, and like you said, the Hunter's Fury is online. Taps it, trying to see if he can get that util out, but Trent not biting. Plays it slow, plays it wisely. Stinger through the door from Kira as he's out with the drone. There it is, looking to try to run him down, but it resets the aim, and Trent just so snappy with the readjustment, finds the headshot, gets that punish. Swing of the corner, Baby Bay has the outlaw. And has Fengir dead on the floor. Still 5 players strong, now just the 4. Leaf will get picked apart. Shorty finding value, AU1 gonna be stunned up, but sends out a stun of his own, but Valon's still able to hound him down. Swings the corner. Weapon scooped up, GRQ needing to do it all, and he cannot. 3 left alive, now G2 march on 7-3. A lead of the half once again secured. Waiting for the setup, the recon gonna go bouncing forward. There's the convergent pass, looking for the trap here. Now the Hunter's Fury in, but it's gonna be Jogamo! Tearing apart 3! Gets traded up, Baby Bay. Caught up in the ult, but has to refract out the safety. In the blink of an eye, everyone alongside GRQ has evaporated, snapped out of existence.
See here though, gap in the
Everybody in
smoke.
a position.
Yeah.
Could be a very swift flood retake here for them. As well, that's not where that shock dart was supposed to go. Shrimp may be watching too many EMEA VODs, but doesn't have that early damage. Trying to poke and prod away at the G2 players. Swinging to the backside, the refract gonna be taken. Baby Bay able to find Fengir though, as Fallon does get traded out. Dash up in the tower, and how is he winning that? The gun not there, it's not loaded, it's not ready, and G2. That's what you want to see. You want to see that continuation for AG. We want to see the rally back. We want to see some damage dealt. There's a trip. Oh, gonna be caught. Do they pursue fast enough? Looks like they don't quite check in the tower. It's gonna be the fast lane actually sparing him. But, okay, turns back, he's able to find Trent. He's gonna be wondering, why the hell did my duelist call this one out? Baby Bay does manage to shift around, find that kill, but then GRQ takes him down. Valon arriving. That mid lurk. Cleans up a kill, swap of the weapon. Now it's like gonna be the back pedal. Could be at risk though in mid.
I'm not counting G2 out of this round just yet. You never know with him and Leaf in play.
He's got the full health. And if he can find a kill, that will give him the reckoning as well. Leaf now postured forward, a tight angle. Staring back over towards that spawn side. It will be in through mid. All three players being ready for the push, the swing in, and GRQ able to finish the job that he started. Now it all comes down to Valen. Here's the hopping of the waylay. They check forward into the smoke. Nothing going to be spotted there. At the same time, Kira ready for the drop down, potentially on that flank. The tuck into the corner. The patient play. He's been spotted with Valen. Oh my goodness! Almost makes a go of it.
You know, High Tide is out. They're going to be able to hold on to the ult. There's nobody on site.
Yeah, just the two players here needing to wait for those reinforcements to come through. Shock darts this time. Going to be landing at Trent's feet. Finds the first one. For a little bit more spam as well. Valen just going to be sending out that ultimate, but damage very heavily suffered on the side of G2. New opportunity to try to exploit that early damage here for AG on the retake. Recon quickly cleared out, down into the grab well. GRQ outdone, Baby Bay able to find that kill. Baby Bay finds 3! Meanwhile, Valen just cleans up one of the Fang gear, and then he gets the finisher on his Shrimp. And I need to see that one back.
I think maybe as well, trying to get ahead of like a convergent path sort of set execute over from A main.
Oh, contact straight down mid. Valen is ready for it. Finds the headshot and punish. That's the Yor now gone. Your one Vandal that you had in hand, stranded down bottom of mid. This Bucky in GRQ's hands needs to do wonders, but the drone's going to be sent out in front. Trent should be able to get the spot here. Sends it out over the top, pushing through the smokes, checks around towards that right side. Nothing spotted quite just yet, but there's the tag. Still able to spot him out, and he cannot escape. Jogamo pursues. It's a bit of revenge for the earlier damage suffered as the plant now comes in.
Spike plant.
3 remaining players, a Bucky, 2 Stingers. It would be absolutely miraculous. They work their way across. Drone forward deep. Out from safety, but Jogamo, he's still just swinging out. Kira plays right into it. Gets taken down, Shrimp now tagged up. The last one to fall will be AU1. Finds a kill on the leap, but Baby Bay not quite able to find it. Trent will take it away, but 13-4. G2 find the 2-0 as they send all gamers down to the lower bracket.
Yeah, this G2 team